Hey guys, it's Kelly here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's episode, I thought I would dedicate it to talking about the home. I got a lot of Instagram messages from you guys asking me about my home and just basically asking tips on how to make a house feel more like a home. And I think this topic is very important. I think the home is your sanctuary. It is the place where you rest and create beautiful memories with your family. And yeah, that's why we have to invest and just make this area, make this space feel like it's yours. And I thought I would do a video and just share with you what I know based on the 3 times that I have moved. So a little backstory, the first home that me and Carlos moved into was actually an apartment. It was an apartment in an old building, which means the cuts were quite big and we really enjoyed our space. And for 2 people, we had a lot of room and we very much enjoyed that space, I think. And then we decided we wanted to have a baby and we had an opportunity to move to a bigger space, and so we moved to a townhouse. And then we had Tristan and we felt that that space was still much too small for us, and so we decided to move into a house, and that is where we are staying right now. And so I thought I would give some tips on what I learned from moving over the years, and yeah, how to make the house really feel like your very own home, and just how to fill it with love and just make it feel like it's yours. Okay, so here are my tips on how to make your house feel like home. Tip number 1, invest in lighting. I cannot tell you how important lighting is in the home. And an example of that is actually this house. This was not my first choice initially, only because I did not like how not enough light was coming through, especially in the living area. I felt like there was not enough windows, and I was really used to a lot of light coming into the house. And I also did not like how everything looked. It looked kind of old and a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. But then I brought in my good friend who works for Philips Lighting. His name is Mackie Lim, and I brought him to this house before we agreed to rent it, of course. And I asked him, is there anything that we can do to kind of like make this house feel like, I don't know, like it's livable? And he said absolutely, and he said we can do a lot with lighting, and we can change all the lighting fixtures, all the light bulbs, you can change it. And he basically promised me that this house is going to feel more like a home because of the change in lighting. And I didn't really believe him at first until we agreed to rent this house. Comparing it to all the other houses, this had the most space and it had good bones, and I thought there was a chance to save this house. And yes, I'm glad to say that this house absolutely feels like home, and I can't think of any other place to live in, really. We absolutely love this house, and thanks to all the lighting that was changed into Philips lighting, we are now very, very happy. And so, okay, so an example of that is we changed all the light bulbs to LED light bulbs. What does that mean? It means all our light bulbs are now more energy efficient, and it just saves us a lot more money when it comes to Tristan is playing his favorite game, and it just saves us a lot of money when it comes to paying for our electricity. It's just way better than your traditional light bulbs, and it's not hot. It's just brighter and no flickering because it's LED. Apart from that, we have upgraded our light fixtures. For example, in our living room, we now have dimmer lighting, and I feel that it's just so much better because you can basically create the mood in the house, and it depends on whether you're watching a movie, hanging out with friends, or just doing some work. You can basically change the mood and the setting of your room depending on the lighting, and thanks to the dimmer, it makes it so much easier. I absolutely love it. And the lighting in our living room actually has warm tones, and I love that about it. It just feels homier, I think, and it just brings everything together. And apart from that, I also used Philips scene switch LED bulbs, which can switch from cool to warm lighting. Or if you don't want to install a dimmer, you can switch from a 100% brightness to 40% and 10% in just a flip of a switch. And I love that about Philips. It just makes things more convenient and efficient. And I love that we have the dimmer in our living room, and I also love that we have this option for all our other rooms. So I can switch from cool to warm in just a flip of a switch, or from 100% to 40% to 10% brightness. And this is all LED, so this means this is energy efficient and it's tipid sa kuryente, and I love that about Philips. Okay, so an example of a Philips light bulb is this one. This is LED, 6 watts, and as it says, it lasts up to 15 years. So you won't have to change this for 15 years. Isn't that amazing? And it is 91% energy saving. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with LED, and all of our light bulbs are LED in this house, and our electricity bill is not that crazy, not compared to the ones before when we didn't have LED. And I really think it's the best way to create the mood in the home, create the warm, homey feel, and at the same time save money. And that's very important, of course. And okay, to give you an example, this light bulb has that design. This light bulb has that old design where you can see how this one will light up, and this has a very vintage feel, and I absolutely love it. And I haven't decided yet how to where to put it, but this is a decorative LED, so you can put it in something like this and it will instantly add character to any room. So I love this. And apart from that, we have the scene switch bulb, which switches from cool to warm lighting. This is super cool. And this one, this is your basic LED light bulb, which is 4 watts. And it's cool daylight. So you can get these at your local home stores, and Philips is basically available everywhere. And I think this is a great brand because you really don't need to change the light bulbs often because they're guaranteed to last. They're not gonna flicker, and LED saves you a lot of money. And I'm super glad we invested in LED lighting. We invested in Philips lighting, and our entire house, we've never had a problem with it from day one. And it's been 3 years. And we absolutely love it. We really make the most of the lighting every day here at home, and this is the most used thing I think in our house because of course we need light. We need light to live, and we're so glad that we decided to go with Philips for this one. Tip number 2, set up one room at a time, starting with your bedroom. I think this tip really helped us when we first moved in our house. Everything was a mess, everything was in disarray and in boxes, but I think that just because we fixed the room and we had a nice bed and everything was clean in the bedroom, we were able to gather our strength and have more energy to fix all the other rooms in the house. And I think that is super important because of course the bedroom is where you rest and that's where you sleep. And I think from investing on the right bed to adding on the best beddings, the best blankets and comforter for you, it just makes everything so much more comfortable and peaceful. Once you've set up your bedroom, then you can move on to the other rooms and take it one room at a time. I think that is very important so you won't get overwhelmed and you won't feel paralyzed from just all the clutter. And I know how clutter can create so much stress and so much tension, and yeah, just start with a bedroom and the rest will follow. And take your time. It is, after all, a long process, and making your house feel like you, your personality, more like your home, it takes a lot of time. And I think when you devote the time, one room at a time, of course, then you will see results and you will love your entire house when you're finished. Tip number 3, declutter. Only keep the things that you truly love in your home. Now, I learned this the hard way because I used to be a pack rat. I used to save all these old memories and I just saved basically everything. I used to hoard. I used to want to keep all the things in the past and just kind of try to organize and put them together to make them look neat, but then it never looks neat because there's just too many things. And I learned, and eventually when I started to declutter and rid of the things that I really didn't need or want, then I started to feel lighter and I started to feel good. And actually, I started to use all the things that I actually love because I could see them. It's like a closet full of clothes that are just disorganized and are all over the place. You can never choose the right outfit in the morning because there are just too many options. And that's basically the same concept. You won't be able to use all the things that you truly love if there are so many other things that are taking your attention from what you truly love. And that's why you have to declutter, you have to get rid of those things so that other people can love them the way you're supposed to. I actually recently started an Instagram page just dedicated to decluttering my things, and so far it's been really good because I get to sell the things I no longer use, and I make a lot of people happy because they seem to love the things that I sell. And of course, I sell them for a really good price. And yeah, it works both ways. I get to declutter and clear my house of things that I no longer use, and other people are happier because of their new things that they got from me. I think this is a perfect way to kind of let go of things. If you have like a Facebook page or maybe an Instagram page also that you want to dedicate to decluttering, then that would be ideal. Tip number 4, find a home for every item in your house. Now, I know this may seem like a daunting task because there are so many things in your house, right? But I think by starting to organize your things and just putting everything alike together, then it just makes it so much easier to find things and to know where they belong. And yeah, I think that's a number 1 big organization tip. Just find a home for everything. And just because everything is organized the way you want it, then your house will definitely feel like a home. And I absolutely love that idea because in order to make your house feel like a home, then you have to make your things have a home. And just putting things in their proper place makes a huge difference, I think. And it's just basic organization, and it just keeps things neater and more pleasing to the eye, I think. Okay, and for the last and final tip, tip number 5, which I think is the most important tip, fill the house with love and strive to keep the mood happy and positive. This is the most important tip of all, I think. It's all about making an effort to create a happy mood in the house and just create happy memories. This is so important because, you know, this is where your family dwells. This is where happy moments happen. If you can find your own way to do this, then by all means do it. For me, it's putting up a lot of photographs of happy moments. And I think just always looking at it just creates a positive mood because you remember the people that you love and the happy moments that have happened in the past. And apart from that, I think home fragrance makes a huge difference as well. We don't really notice it, but whatever we smell, it just kind of affects our mood. And if you smell something that makes you happy, and for me that's something like a vanilla scent, it just feels more like home to me, and I just feel like I'm in a better mood. That's why I also try to invest and stock up on home fragrances. And it really makes a huge difference. Lighting a candle during dinner or when you have people over just creates a better mood, I think. And I think that if you're conscious of that, then you'll be able to kind of control your house better and make it feel more like home. And that's it. Those are my 5 tips on how to make your house feel more like home. And I hope you learned something. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!